Well, I'm here at the conference at the Global Summit on Climate Change and the Rights of Mother Earth because this is a People Summit. People have come from all over the world. It has been called by President Evo Morales, the president of Bolivia, which is also why outside of the normal summit of thousands of people, there's Mesa 18. Mesa 18 is dissenting from the conference, and I think it's very important to hear all of these points of view. And that's what a People's Summit is all about.
But what do you think about the uses against the official conference?
Well, I've talked to a number of people that are inside and outside. They're there, and they're expressing dissent at different places. So I don't think it's completely apart from in any way. A lot of people there have, the passes that are going in and out.
What we can do from the media for against the climate change?
I mean, I think it's our job to inform. It's our job to present the facts and to be a forum for people to speak for themselves everywhere. That's what this is all about. The so-called experts we've learned are not experts. In the United States, we're so far behind other places because there the debate is, does climate change exist? Because there's so many billions of dollars that go into corporate politics, and those very forces, the oil companies like ExxonMobil, like Chevron, and others, they're determining politics. So they pour money into some front groups, and then some so-called expert says, there's no climate change. It's not caused by human beings. So we have a lot to deal with in the United States. As American journalists, we have to take on the way the system works in the United States, how information is put out, what are these think tanks, who is paying them, and then we join with people around the world, journalists around the world, and going different places, finding out what people are doing and bringing it back to our country. I think they're very close. It's just a matter of getting the information and seeing how people are linked all over the world. I mean, when people are just trying to get by day, and global warming is affecting them and making things worse, still people need information about how climate change works. And that's why it's just our responsibility to keep on getting out there. And also, as people describe their own experiences, this morning we had Quechua and Aymara people on Democracy Now! Who are describing the direct effects of climate change in their communities. I mean, we're in this this Andean nation of 10 million people, Bolivia. Their glaciers are melting. That threatens the water supply of the largest urban area in Bolivia, El Alta and La Paz. People feel it very intimately, very closely, and they're here talking about it. So there are many indigenous people here, and it's important to give them voice as well.
Do you think that Obama inside the green economy paradigm could be an alternative, able to fight the climate change?
I mean, I don't think it's up to one person. I think it's up to people at the grassroots.
What do you think about the relationship between Obama and other countries like India, China, South Africa, and Brazil?
Well, they joined together and they supported the Copenhagen Accord. And then you have countries like Bolivia who said no, and now in Ecuador, and they are losing millions of dollars, ironically, in money that the U.S. was giving to Bolivia for climate change. They have to go.